I said come back here, you hard-boiled young yokel.
Allow me to introduce my near, but none too dear neighbor, J.J. Bullion.
I'll catch up with you, Rooster. And when I do... Ah!
That's poor old J.J. always heading for a fall.
I'll teach you to trespass on my land! Game's up, Brewster! I'm just gonna count to 3 now, and then...
And then what, Mr. Bullion, sir? Sorry, J.J. Just couldn't resist it.
I'll get you for this, Brewster! You'll come unstuck sooner or later.
That'll be the day.
Yikes!
Say, what kind of contraption is this? Now, see here. I hope you don't mind me saying this, but like, you're squeezing parts of me that
Ain't meant to be squeezed!
Well, what do you know? I mean, what's going to happen here? I mean, I was pretty darn terrific before, but now...
Superman, eat your heart out! Rooster!
Trust that ugly mug to spoil my momentous moments.
I got you this time, Brewster! And this time you're really done for!
Oh, yeah?
You don't mind if I don't stick around, do you?
And that, if you like, folks, is how it all happened. Poor old JJ just couldn't figure out what had come over Brewster that day. Little did he realize that Brewster turning into Super Brewster was in fact all his own doing.
Was Uncle Elderby? How come, Uncle Elderby?
'Cause that machine down that hole, what turned Brewster super, actually belonged to Bad Egg Bullion. See, what you gotta realize, Megan Egbert, is that old J.J. Bullion's always been mighty jealous of us yokels, which is why he went to all the trouble of hiring a certain Professor Pumpernickel. He'd promised Bullion he could come up with a machine that had changed JJ's sickly corn into healthy golden corn like ours. Well, Professor...
I think we have, how you say, finally cracked it, sir.
At last. Oh, boy, oh, boy,
I
oh,
called the
boy.
machine my little cornucopia, sir.
I don't care what its name is, Pumpernickel. The point is, Pumpernickel, does it work?
It certainly does, Mr. Bullion, sir. Observe. Before you can say Wiener Schnitzel, your rotten, scraggy seed's gonna be transformed into...
You sure this is supposed to happen, Pumpernickel?
Machines are like women, and my mother, Mr. Bullion.
And what about my card?
Forgive me for inquiring, sir, but you have not yet explained to me why it is we are bringing my little cornucopia up here to the Butter Mountain.
This is as good a dump for it as any.
Dumping that little old cornucopia would soon prove to be the dumbest decision of his life, especially for a man as mad about gold as he is. You see, we yokels found later that self-same amazing machine of his could also turn corn into gold.
Not solid gold, Uncle Elderby.
Yes, sirree! Though naturally, from that time forth, it's been a yokel secret, and that's the way it has to stay, especially with a gold-grabbing varmint like JJ around. Why, even his own home's called megalomania.
And what happened to the sneaky professor? Did he ever come up with anything else?
He sure did, my little chickadees. Only this time, I'm afraid he took us all somewhat by surprise.
Wow, boy.
'Twas the night of the harvest moon, as I recall.
Oh, you sure you don't mind us leaving you on your lonesome, Cousin Marcia?
Don't you worry about me, boys. I can more than take care of myself.
J.J. Bullion had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on that farm he had lots of lousy
There they go, Mr. Bullion, sir.
Which leaves us nicely set for...
Master plan number 2, yeah? Say hello to Cornelia, sir.
Wait till them overblown yokels get a load of this.
He is certainly, how you say, a little cutie and so obedient, sir.
Sounds like my TV dinner's ready.
I can't wait. Let's go for it, Pumpernickel. Which button do I press?
The pretty pink one on the right, sir.
Any second now, the entire Yokel harvest will be...
Wipe out! Ah!
Thank goodness I finished karate chopping them logs in time for my favorite TV program, Judo Judy. Now, I could be wrong here, but that sure don't look like Judo Judy to me. Now what in tarnation's going on?
Congratulations, Professor. At last you finally invented something that works.
Oh no, not the Corn Valley crooner. He's even worse than that dumb robot.
Come in, Cornelius. Your time is up.
You sure he should be doing this, Pumpernickel?
I can't seem to put it come over here, Mr. William. He's usually such a good boy.
Well, don't just stand there. Do something!
You do something!
You don't think he's heading this way?
Don't panic, Mr. Bullion!
What else do you suggest? Stop him, Professor! Get him away from me!
There, Cornelius. Nice Cornelius. Nice Cornelius. Naughty Cornelius! How could you be such a bad boy?
Will you just shut up, Pumpernickel, and get this thing to put me down?
So in the end, you might say they ended up with egg on their faces, hey folks?
Now listen here! You ain't seen the last of me!
That's for sure.
And you ain't seen the last of us neither!
So see you real soon for lots more corny capers.
Once there was a time when yokels in the valley never had a problem, never wore a frown. Everything was sweet, a land of milk and honey. Everything that is to change in town. He was a mean one, straight out of Nightmare City. He was the kind who'd shoot with the loaded guys. But all he ever wanted to be in the world was the yokels. Living on your copy, sail down and grow some corn. Songbirds sing.